Thank you for joining us tonight. We begin, of course, with the historic decision by the Supreme Court today overturning Roe v. Wade. Tonight, the Homeland Security Department is warning of violence in response to this ruling. I think we all saw this coming. Protesters already gathering at the home of Justice Clarence Thomas, a pro-choice group called Jane's Revenge, vowing a so-called night of rage, targeting pro-life groups as well. Want to turn to Tom Dempsey to start things off outside the Supreme Court for us tonight. Tom, set the scene and describe what's going on tonight.
Well, Marnie, throughout the day, really ever since this ruling came down from the Supreme Court, hundreds of people have been out here, maybe some of them holding signs or joining in the chants, each one with, a personal reason for being out here, each maybe with a personal connection to this issue. Earlier today, you might have found a lot more pro-life supporters kind of celebrating this decision coming down. But at this hour, it primarily tends to be pro-choice supporters. We do know speeches wrapped up a short while ago here, and much of the crowd actually started to head home. You can still see kind of a sizable crowd out here, as we speak right now. And as we're talking about sizable crowds, there's also plenty of police officers here. You can see the fence that's up right outside the Supreme Court building. We've seen riot police standing right near the Capitol building throughout all this, Marnie. There's a big word out there coming from lawmakers and President Joe Biden, warning people who are taking part in all this tonight to, stay calm and stay peaceful. Here's what the president had to say earlier today.
I call on everyone, no matter how deeply they care about this decision, to keep all protests peaceful. No intimidation. Violence is never acceptable. Threats and intimidation are not speech. We must stand against violence in any form, regardless of your rationale.
And Marnie, again, the crowd was much bigger throughout the day. We're talking hundreds of people filling this street all outside the Supreme Court building. Much of the people have gone home now, but we do expect more vigils, more protests, especially tomorrow in this area.
Tom, let's talk a little bit about the DHS internal memo. They said we expect violence could occur for weeks. Federal and state government officials, including judges and facilities, probably are most at risk for violence in response to the decision. What more do we know about these threats? And I know you were outside one of the justices' homes tonight about the ways that they're making sure that the justices remain safe.
Marnie, this was a really concerning update that we got, especially, when you think about all the emotional protests that are happening across the country right now. This intelligence brief came from the Department of Homeland Security, and as you said, it warned that this ruling could lead to increased violence from domestic violent extremists across the country. And again, a specific quote from that NewsNation confirmed this report, saying that the Department of Homeland Security expects violence over weeks, especially with state and federal lawmakers, including judges, in regards to this possible increased violence. One group that we're talking about tonight that maybe our viewers have never heard of, a group called Jane's Revenge. That's a militant pro-abortion group that has said that it's going to, schedule a day of rage, a night of rage, in parts of the country that could potentially bring riots to buildings and groups who tend to be pro-life in regards to all this issue right now. So again, really concerning stuff in this intelligence brief. Again, warning of possible increased violence over weeks as a result of this decision from the Supreme Court, Marnie.
And we've already seen it ahead of what is potentially a night of rage for this one particular group. Tom Dempsey outside the High Court tonight. The crowds have settled, but we know that tensions and emotions still remain very high. Tom, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.